Okay, so I am in the workshop and I am working on some cars. I just thought I'd do this techie video. I'm tearing apart an RC car. I have to fix the suspension of it. I got to put a new suspension in, or I have to take the suspension out of this one and put it into another car, but I need to get my tripod. It's in the car, so I'm going to go out and get it. I'm going to put my phone down for a minute. It snowed here. Now let's go out and get it together. It snowed here, Northwest Ohio, finally. Kids are out and playing the snow. I used my snow blowers. Finally got to use them once. Got everything snow blowed. My son Daniel decided to go to Florida in his motorcycle. I mean, what an idiot. But you know, you can't tell millennials what to do. They think they've got it all in their head. You know, my son Ryan, you know, he's a millennial. He thinks no answer everything. Boy, that's gonna come rocking down on him, baby. All right, let me get this in my tripod. I've been really busy. Sorry I haven't been doing any live videos, but I had so much stuff to do. And I'm just doing a techie video today. I'm working on, we had a church meeting last night. We had a bunch of these scramblers. And a couple of the front end suspensions got shot, which happens. But they're kind of fun to put to work on. And so I just thought I would show you guys how these are the scramblers. They're really fun cars. I'm just gonna leave that right there. And I gotta take this front end suspension off. I've got to take this that's what shot. I've got to replace that in the new one. I'll show you. The kids got it all messed up. So I'm gonna go get the car that we're gonna replace. And who makes let's say who makes that one? Okay, wait a minute. When are you easy to... Okay. Then, them are really easy to fix if you got the right tools. Good morning, Brian. I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing great. Okay, so these are scramblers. I'll show you them real quick. These are like $49. They're really a great RC car. And we were using them last night at the church. I'll go get one here in the box so you know what you're getting. And one of the biggest things is when you get your scrambler is you charge it overnight. Well, 2.5 hours, but the charge time is 2.5 hours. This is the scrambler. They come in red and blue. And we were racing them last night at the church. And the kids, where's the one with the messed up front end? Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, here it is. So what they did is they screwed up that front end right there and this one here. And so that's what I'm repairing. You'll see it right here. It's all messed up right in there. Then these have got broken tie arms, which I can't fix it. I need to get that part. Both of these are broken. So I got to get the other car. Hold on, I gotta get, these were all the cars that were running at the church. And the batteries got all dead on them. But one of them, girl, they're really fast cars. I mean, for the money, they're really good cars. I can't explain. I mean, for the dollar. We've got a orange and a blue. You can run like 6 cars at the same time. I think this is the one that they messed up here. Let's see. And they're 2.4 gigahertz, so you can bind any hand throttle. Yeah, that's the one that's got the bad front end suspension. So how you bind them, it's real easy. Okay, so what the first thing you do is, if you want to bind it, is you hold this button. Let me get the, I just wanted to do a techie video, so just have fun. All right, so you hold this button right here in, that button right here. Let me point to it with a pencil. You hold that button in right there while you switch it on, also flipping on the power to the car. So you hold this, I hold this in, flip them together. There, it's synced. But the problem is the linkage to that tire is stripped. I gotta replace it. See how it's not spinning? So that's what I'm doing. I gotta take this car apart. I already took the other car apart, or got the part I need. This is the part that's shot. So that's the part I'm using. So let's just stick this right here. I'm using my Android to do the video, so if it's not the greatest, hasta la vista, baby. Okay, so the first part is you take this tire off. There's about 4 parts that you have to take off. And I don't have my German screwdrivers down here. I got them down at the or at the bank. Okay, so we got that part, the tire, and then the next piece is we want to take this screw off. Next one is this screw right here on the bottom. Once you get these 4 screws off, of course I always drop screws, always. We've had a busy weekend again. I want to thank everybody buying stuff on ProTinkerToys.com. All right, then we want to pop off the linkage connectors, or the tie arms. Got to pop this one off. Well, this one first. That one. And we want to pop this one off. There. There, we got that linkage tie arm off. Now we want this part right here. And to take that off, we've got to unscrew this thing right here. It's a linkage arm post that your linkage arm connects to. Well, we got to take that off to get this screw out. The other screw. You know, this is part of the fun when you own an RC car, is the mechanics. A lot of people don't know how to do mechanic things. They are afraid, and so then you got to learn to be a mechanic. You got to learn to do all these kind of things. This is part of the fun of owning an RC car, but a lot of people don't want to do that. I don't know why. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest. I'm not. I just like to tinker with things. I'm not necessarily an expert when you're doing this kind of thing. Like, I got a guy that fixed my mower because I've got the carburetor off. Now, when I was 20, 21, I could take a carburetor apart. I did all that stuff. Okay, so that's the piece that we need, okay? So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna keep this car because we're gonna put, this is what strips. See that right there? See, I've got it light on that. You see this right here, that strip? That's the linkage. The linkage ties into that. Here's a good one that's not stripped. Where's the one that here it is, right here. So that's one that's not stripped, and that's one that is stripped. Let's see, Brian, how much are they? They're $49.99. I mean, they're really a deal. I mean, these RC cars are, and ask Adam. I think Adam bought one, and Antonio. These RC cars are a great value for the price. They're called scramblers, okay? And they're what I call non-Walmart but hobby grade RC cars, and they're great for first time running, okay? You charge the battery overnight. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in here, all right? So we're gonna put our linkage right here, and we're gonna take the first screw, we're gonna reverse engineer. We're gonna take the first screw out, or the last screw that we took out, we're going to put that back in. All right. The next thing we did is we took this out. This is your linking. I call it the linkage tie bolt. Let's see, where's the camera? Oh, right here. See that? Now that's going to go right here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'll drop that. I really can't move. All right, that's going to go right here. And we're going to hand screw that in there. You might want to get yourself a nice set of Allen micro tools. They're a lot. See, I don't have one, but I have them, but I haven't looked for them. I need one. I thought I saw one here earlier. See, this is what you want, something micro like that, because I need to get into there, but that's a little. I need one smaller than that. Let's go through all my tools here. That might help. That, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. No, that's not it. That's what I want right here. No, see, that one's good, but it's a little small. Look at that, darn it. That's a little bigger. Here we go. Yep. This is a little tool that comes in some RC cars. And I think that's the right side. No. Shoot. Just a 2-bit. Dang it. That's way too small. I don't even know it. I don't have the part. Well, when you know it. Gosh, one size. What is that? What size is that? When you know it, the tool doesn't say. Well, I'm going to have to do this like I took it out. A socket set, yep. And this thing is all rusted. There we go. It's going in now. My parents bought me my first tool kit when I think about 6 or 7. I think it was like, we lived in Cleveland, Northfield. I took the doors off the hinges. My dad came home and he goes, "Why'd you take the door off the hinges?" "Well, I got this new cool kit. I wanted to know what these screwdrivers were for." I remember doing it too. All right, so we got that on. Let's see, what about this? I thought this channel's about eating show. No, it's not eating, AJ. I mean, that's my brother. He's the one that eats all the time. I am the techie guy. I like the techie thing. Oh, and I think I did this wrong. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I put in that tie rod before I... Oh, crud. Oh, see, now that's thing. Oh, I got to take this out again. Oh, my gosh. I forgot to put that tie rod in first. Crap. See, AJ, we do just turn it. Well, you know what? Maybe you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I was able to just turn it. There, we got it in there now. Connect that tie rod here. Let me screw that in a little more. I used to love to do this. In the 70s, my parents would give me my favorite Christmas gift, probably from 75 to 79, was the Radio Shack 50-in-1 electronics kit. I'm telling you, I love that thing. Oh my gosh, I would spend hours trying to do radios, whatever I could do, whatever I could build with the radio kit. It was awesome. And so it really kind of, I mean, I've always been a techie kind of guy. I like to work on things. I wouldn't say I'm an expert by any means, but I love to do it. Like I had my video, I had a Beetle, and I'd always, I'd replace the engine. I did more of it when I was younger. All right, so the last screw that we took out was this one. No, the second to the last. And so I would do a lot of when I was in the Navy, I did a lot of repair on my VW Beetle. I put a new engine in. I put a new muffler system in. I did a lot with my Beetle. I love my Beetle. I love my Beetle. All right, and the last screw now is this screw here, which is the tire screw. And we are going to screw that in like this. Can you make a snowmobile? Yes, I made one when I was a kid. It never worked. My mom had this old mower, and I put a plow on it and everything, but it didn't have enough traction really to plow any snow. That's a joke, actually. My mom was pretty acceptable of my creativity, you know. I mean, she'd always like oh yeah, I might tell you this. One of my birthdays, I think I was, it had to be 71, 72, 73. So I must have been 11, 12, or 13. And I asked for my birthday if we could go to a junkyard. And so she called this local junkyard in Toledo and said, my son wants to go to a junkyard and just take things out of a car. And they had to get permission and everything. And so I got a couple screwdrivers, and I'll tell you, I had the time of my life. I just would walk around cars that were broken, and I went inside them and tried to get a radio out of a car. It was fun. I enjoyed that. I just loved to tinker. And I guess that's where Professor Tinker came from, So I'm kind of just giving you stories today. I wanted to do an hour video, maybe 2 hours today. Because I know I hadn't been on since Wednesday, and I know you guys are probably having a withdrawal. So, all right, so I think we've got that fixed. We got all the screws in. Make sure that's in. Got that in, that in, that in. Okay, so we've got that fixed. So these cars are going to be for parts. Okay, and if you buy a car, I'll give you a deal on one of these cars for parts. So let me put this camera right here. Let me set this right here. I don't have my regular camera because, man, the batteries go dead on this thing fast. I'm not using my iPhone. Good movie tonight. I think Tim wants to do a movie tonight, but he's kind of depressed about the movies. He doesn't think anybody likes them. So I don't know. He gets very finicky, and so I can't really decide. All right, so let's test this car here. Let's kind of move right here. I'm kind of showing you my 3 best-selling RC cars. I bought new batteries for all of my cars, and I bought these Venom 3000s, and these are brand new batteries. These are super good, and if you buy any of my like my Warrior, Renegade, or Samurai, we're gonna do a bundle deal. We're gonna offer the battery at a discounted price, because I really think that when you try these cars with a brand new battery, man, they just kick butt. All right, so let's test this car out here. Let's turn this on. Okay, so it's bound. Okay, so we got a good steering here. You can kind of straighten it if you want, so that it's kind of. All right, so let's try the 4-wheel. Okay, so we got good speed. Now we charge these over for a good 2.5 hours. You want to charge it for 2.5 hours initially, and then run the car until the battery is dead, and then charge it again. The more you charge it, the better it will run. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a test on how long this battery lasts. Let me get my iPhone, because I want to give them an accurate time of how long the batteries will last. So this might take 15 minutes. Okay, Tim, I got pummeled by snow. Took me over an hour and a half to shovel it with my new extended driveway. Okay, here, let's see. Did you get snow it was all going, I was thinking better. Yeah, I got everything cleaned out. Yeah, everything's cleaned out. I snow blowed everything out this morning before church. So, all right, so we're gonna send that to Tim. All right, so here we're gonna set a timer here. Let me get the timer going here. Okay, let's see here. Where's my timer? Clock. I hate this phone. All right, here, clock. All right, so let's see. Alarmer, stopwatch. All right, so we're gonna stop. Ready? Here we go. So we're gonna see how fast. Uh-oh. We're at 22 seconds. We're at 22 seconds. 22 seconds. We're going to just tape that right there, leave that on. There we go. All right, so we're going to see how long that battery lasts. A brand new or a fully recharged battery, and see how many minutes that thing will run full. Now we're full speed, all right? Now that's going to vary depending on how you're driving. You know, you drive a little fast, let it coast, so you might get a little bit better speed. Right now we're at 1 minute. One minute, 2 minutes. We're at 2 minutes. All right, this is pretty cool. So we're finding out. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Movie tonight, we hope, Adam. And this is the Scrambler. This car is called the Scrambler. This is the Scrambler right here. And we're testing the battery to see how long it lasts. Now this is the Warrior. I'm going to let that run for a while. This is the Warrior, and we're going to test that with the new battery and show you how fast that is. All right, so we're going to hook the battery up to the Warrior. All right, we're going to turn it on. All right, now watch how fast this thing is. Well, we got 3.5 minutes, and trust me, 3.5 minutes, 3.5 minutes using an RC car is a lot of time. All right, so we're at 4 minutes, and we're at full throttle. Let's turn the steering wheel a little bit. We're still going good speed. I gotta put a new steering servo in this. This has lost its steering servo. Plus, I noticed that the front, the drive is moving, but it's not connecting here. I got a lot of these cars for parts too. If you ever want a car for parts, give me a call, and I've got a lot of cars I sell just for parts. I always tell people, buy one car and buy another one for parts, or call me and say, hey Brian, do you have a car for parts? And I'll sell it to you at a reduced price, because that's the way I am. I have a lot of parts. So we'll just put that back over here. So right now we're at 5 minutes. So you've driven now 5 minutes at full power. And that's pretty good for an RC car that you can recharge and all that. That's why these aren't Walmart crap. This is ProTinkerToys IMAX stuff, okay? So you want to get one of these cars while you can. These are the scramblers. And they're a great deal on your first time RC car. Okay, there's two colors. You got blue and orange, or red, and then you also have the Warrior. This is the Warrior. That's the Warrior right here, and then we have the Dart. Now these are the Darts. I'll show you the Dart right here. Now the Darts are really good cars because they have a brushless motor. So right now we're at 6 minutes. I'm going to leave this right here. This is a Dart. This is a brushless motor, and I charged these babies up last night too. And this thing is just dirt fast. I mean dirt fast. Now this has a 6 battery remote. Okay, now I noticed a little bit of reduction in speed. A little bit. I heard that go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna sync this. See that? Now these are the Darts, and I've got hundreds of these. And these are, for these price, this is normally $149 when they came out about 6 years ago. Now I noticed a little reduction. It's slowing down a little bit, but it's still got good speed. We're at 7 minutes non-stop racing. These are the Darts. This is the body of the Dart. There's 6 different Darts that I sell. This is the Beetle, the most popular one right here. Now, these are for outdoors. Now, you could use them inside, but they're really designed for outdoor racing. And so right now we're at how many minutes? We're at 8 minutes. And we are still at very good power, okay? That's on a full charge battery. Last night I got home at 8 o'clock and I put in all these cars, put all the batteries in these cars, put them all in. And then about 11 o'clock I came downstairs and they all were fully charged. I said, okay, great, that's 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh, that car dropped on the ground. That just took off. Gotta turn that off. There we go. All right. Now we're getting a little bit of slowdown here. A little bit of slowdown. Not a lot though. Man, I'm amazed how far that's gone. Almost now 8 minutes. Now they say about 15 minutes full speed is the average time for racing. 15 minutes. Now, let me tell you something about time and kids. The average attention span of a child or a kid is 10 minutes. If you could get it to run 10 minutes non-stop, We're at 9 minutes and 20 seconds, baby. 9 minutes, that's their attention span. Okay, I'm not kidding. Go check your research, okay? I'm right about that, all right? So we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Can we keep on going till 15 minutes? I'm telling you, these scramblers are the best deal. If you don't buy a scrambler today, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Here, hey, we're gonna sneak in. Don't tell Tim, but we're gonna sneak into his studio. This is his studio over here, and we don't want him to know this because he's got a finished piece of art here. Okay. Uh-oh. We heard it just slow down. Are we at 10 minutes? Where are we? Uh-oh. Where are we in time? 10 minutes and 28 seconds. And we still got good speed. All right, so let's go check. Tim's got a piece of art in here. This is his finished print that we're going to be doing prints. Okay, this is a finished piece right here. That's a finished piece right there. See this? I got him a nice studio desk. He's got all his artwork on the... And we're going to be selling all these different art pieces. He's got another one right here he started. Check out that one right there. Isn't that sweet? So this is his little studio here I made him. We cleaned this all out, and that's his little studio. So let's check the car here. Man, that's still going on. We're 11 minutes. They say 15 is the average run time. 15 minutes is the average run time on any battery. I don't care what battery you have. About 15 minutes is the average run time on RC cars, okay? So can we hit 15 minutes? Let's find out if we can hit 15 minutes. Minutes. I think it's going to be close. We're going to be hitting close here. But remember, 10 minutes is the average attention span for a child. Look at that. Oh, look, it automatically stopped. Boom. Done. Done. Out of power completely. 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? 12 minutes. 13 minutes, about 12 minutes is what we got on this thing. So we're gonna put this in here, and we're gonna see how long it's gonna charge, how long it's gonna take to charge. Let's see here. All right. And you want that green light to come on, so we're going to plug that in, and we're going to see how long it's going to take to charge, all right? I don't know if I'm going to stay on the whole time, all right? But I wanted to get that car fixed, and I fixed it. All right, I can't fix the Warrior because the servo button got messed up. So all these cars, so we got 3 that are running. Okay, that's good. And let's see, what else here? What else are we doing today? I'm just kind of tinkering out here in the workshop today. I can't figure out why that one. I got to get a new steering servo, and this is the tables. Daniel finished my tables. That's all set. Got a big fire in there. All right, now let's see here. Oh boy. Well, let's see here. We got this car here. I know I'm not doing slot cars right now because, you know, we have other items at the store, and I just wanted to do a video of a techie video. Most of you guys know how to do techie stuff, but I don't know. So this is the scrambler, the guts of a scrambler. This one has got a broken tie rod right here, steering tie rod, or steering mechanism. I got to get a new part for that one right here. Right there. One thing about plastic is you cannot glue it together. It will break immediately. That's really weird. That's something weird about plastic, is that when it breaks, baby. So I have 2 of these cars for parts. That means I got extra servos. I have extra components to these. And I keep all these parts here. These are all the parts for the one that I took apart. This part is broken, but this part is good. I can take this off. I don't need this. Battery's unbelievable. 20 minutes. Full. This battery is fully charged and it's already dead. I got to plug this thing in fast. I've got an extender. Let me plug it in. I might have to just leave it here and let you guys watch me from a distance. I can't believe that only lasted 20 minutes. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Oh, I do want to show you guys something. I took one of the... now, a guy made a comment about what I did. He said it might not work, but you know what? I took... Let's get this table here. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so I took a Johnny Lightning. I took a Johnny Lightning control unit. Now it's 12 volts. He's right about that. But these cars, you know, they're 12 volts, 14 volts. I mean, that's not. I mean, I suppose if you just put a nice oval layout, you're not going to have a problem. But so let's hook up an oval track. I got plenty of track. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a simple oval layout, and we're going to show you how these wireless hand throttles work. All right, now we got wireless. Now we need to get batteries. Batteries. And then we need a car. And important thing is you plug this in. You got to plug this in for it to work. Okay, so we got that plugged in. Now make sure the wires are still connected. Yeah, that's all done. Let me get some batteries. Now I had this working. And now it's not working. Hey, we need 29 likes. I'm going to go get me a Reese's peanut butter cup because people are upset that I'm not eating. So. I don't want to disappoint my fans, so I thought I'll have one little Reese's cup. Okay? Now, let's figure out why this isn't working. That's connected. Let's go get some tape. So I took a Johnny Lightning from the Johnny Lightning compact wireless set, and I just kind of soldered in the parts. Now, technically, this should work. Now I got batteries in this. These are brand new batteries. All right, that's frustrating. Why is it anything I want to do doesn't work? My curse. Let's try another hand trial. The piece should work fine. I think he might be right. I don't think there's enough power. wireless hand throttle. I mean, you can get technical, okay, about it's not the right amperage. It's 12 volts, okay? These cars are 14 volts. How many amps could these things possibly be putting out? They're like a flashlight. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm not an electrical engineer. I just know basic electronics, okay? You know, you get 12 volts, okay? You can't even electrocute yourself on 12 volts. Well, maybe if you did, if you had, what, 70,000 amps? I don't know. But you buy one of the sets here, okay, put up a special, all you have to do is put a special terminal track in your layout, and if your kids, then the kids will never crash. They'll have fun. The kids will be able to walk around the track. Okay, now that car should run now too. All the cars should run. Look at that. That's a Thunderjet, or then that's a Ultra G. All I'm saying is, this is all about tinkering, guys. When you're in your workshop or on your layout, you're tinkering. You're figuring, hey, I could do this. I could buy one of these Johnny Lightning sets and take the hand throttles and the terminal track or the components in the terminal track and add it to an auto world by soldering the wires. And now I've got wireless hand throttles. Now, I'll be honest with you. We only have 18 thumbs up. Okay, that's just totally unacceptable. I mean, if there are 32 people watching, you gotta be giving me a thumbs up because you're obviously watching for more than 5 minutes. If you're more than 5 minutes, then there, we got 18, now we got 20. I need at least 12 more thumbs ups. Okay, I'll even, here we go. If we can get 32, I will put enough of these in my mouth where I can't open my mouth. I'll stick that many of these in my mouth. If we can get to 34 thumbs up, okay? I will stick one of these in my mouth for everybody that gives me a thumbs up. Okay? There's another one. I'll put another one in. I got 23 thumbs up. Okay? All right, now we got another one here. I need 23 still. I can't put another one until I get 24. 23. Now we're down at 22. That means people aren't liking me putting food in my mouth. We got 24 now. So, this is a Johnny Lightning set with a wireless hand throttle. All right. And it runs perfectly. Now, to be fair, let's get another hand throttle and see what those 2 amps are going to do. All right, so let's try, let's do the red hand throttle. Now this is the wireless hand throttle. We got 24 thumbs up. I don't think people are happy with me today. All right, so we'll put 2 batteries in this. We got 33, 24, I don't understand it. All right, so that's on. Let's put another car on. Okay, now we have 2 hand throttles and 2 cars. Let's see how the wattage works on these things. Okay, so there is a power drainage. I'll admit that. sweet. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you these basically are the cases for our blue 55 Bel Air. Look at these things. These are beautiful. Okay, so if you
These are the top results.
Okay, if you have one of our 55 Bel Airs, you can get these beautiful little cases and put your car in. Has a little story about me in the store. Okay, and then it has a nice little case. Beautiful insert card. Check out these. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And it has a little place for your guide pin. You stick the guide pin in, and the car holds into the place. I think that's cool. And I think we're going to offer these available. I don't know. I got to talk to Ryan on Monday. All right, so let's see here. We got... Let's get him moving at a certain speed. See, the difference between this Night Rider, it's got a light in the bottom of the car, so that's pulling more power. Let's grab the good old Ecto 1. Okay, so now we're wireless hand throttles. We're moving the Ecto 1 around. What are the comments? The total control where you can switch the lanes. Monster movie tonight. I think we're... Oh, wow, that's a lot of... Hi, guys. Okay, so... All right. So... For those guys that want to tinker around your workshop, and have wireless hand throttles on your HO layout, you can do that. Listen, I'm not telling you you're going to have the greatest performance, and obviously this is a little oval track, but the fact of the matter is it's 12 frickin' volts. The SCX Digital was 18 volts. That was a little more powerful. Most of your HO sets, though, 132nd are all 14 volts. And I think that's too much power, in my opinion. Now, people can disagree with me. I don't really care. All right. Wireless hand throttles from the Johnny Lightning 143rd set. You take the terminal track and you modify it. Hi guys, hi. How many? All right, hold on, I gotta read these. Try the Auto World power supply. I do. Oh, well, the Auto World power supply is 14 volts. All right, let's try that. No, I can't because it's got a different connector. See, this connector is a headphone, where the Auto World transformer is a different headphone. I have to rewire that. I'll work on that this week. How's that? All right. So, all right, something's wrong with this car. I can't unhook that. Well, I can go here, though. We can go here. Okay. Something's wrong with my car here. It's not running very well. Okay, we're gonna have to get this going here. Yeah. I got a new customer. His name is Willie. He's from South Carolina, and he is the stitch of a customer. He is the guy that just picks me up during the day. And it's not because of his voice, but he's very respectful. He's just a nice guy. His name is Willie. He lives in South Carolina, I think. And he calls me Mr. Bryan. He goes, Mr. Bryan, how you doing, Mr. Bryan? He's got a stutter, which it adds to the ambiance when he calls me. Mr. Bryan, how you doing? And he got into slot cars, and I just love to talk to him on the phone. All right, so that's his name. His name is Willie, and I think he watches the videos once in a while. Okay, but he's at home. He's got to stay home. Okay, so this thing's not running. The wheels aren't because it fell off the table. So this is a 4-gear chassis. Okay, that's a 4-gear chassis. Just so everybody knows, it's a 4-gear chassis. And they are my favorite. They are my favorite. I'm telling you, I say, Foghorn Leghorn, my favorite. I say, boy, you need to learn how to catch those chickens. Chicken coop. I say, boy, you gotta get those chickens. Funniest character I think there is. Foghorn Leghorn. I mean, just the name of it. Foghorn Leghorn. I mean, what the heck? Leghorn, Foghorn, Leghorn. That is Bugs Bunny cartoons. The best cartoons ever made. Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry. All this modern stuff, it's all a bunch of hogwash. Hogwash. I'm telling you, hogwash. I'm saying it's all hogwash. Hogwash, yes. So we got to find out why that thing is. Okay, that's spinning freely. We know that. That's spinning freely. And we're going to just these. They're nice and springy. There we go. Usually it's some gear that's popped out. It's popped its pimple. Yeah. There used to be a Cheek and Chong comedy skit about acne in the 70s, because I had acne bad in the 70s. It was the funniest skit I think I had ever heard. Oh my gosh. All right. There we go. The 4-gear chassis. Now, let's just sit here and just have a little bit of fun right now. Good cracker. Good cracker. I'm going to be Andy Taylor here. I'm going to show you Andy Taylor here how we're going to do it from Mayberry, USA. Okay? So, a good cracker. Good cracker. Rich crackers. Good cracker. Good cracker. We got 26 likes, and we got 33 people watching. Now, what the heck is wrong with the other 6, 7, 8, 9 people? Now we got 27 likes. That's good. All right, so this is a 4-gear chassis. Now, why did they make the 4-gear chassis? Well, they made them because of the semis. The semis, they came out with semis, and so they needed a longer body for the semi body. I think these are very creative bodies, the 4-gear. All right? Look at that. What's that say on there? Goodrich, BF Goodrich. And they're nice because I just like the way they look. You can re-armature these. I have the mean green armature, and you can pop out the pinion and put it in a mean green, and you might have a better performance. Sound like Willie now. Willie, Mr. Bryan, how you doing, Mr. Bryan? Yes, he's just a great guy. I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet Willie and take him to lunch and just talk to him about his. I think that's the funnest thing is I like to talk to people, find out where they're from and who they are and how they got what they're doing. And I don't know, maybe I'm sentimental about that kind of stuff, but I am. So this is a 4-gear chassis here. Keep getting the camera away from the 4-gear chassis. And you want to oil right here. You want to oil here the parts you want to oil. You want to oil right here, right in here, right there. You want to oil right there, And you want to order inside of the motor thing. You have to unscrew this before you snap it together. Put the oil right down in here, inside. I'm sorry. You want to put it down inside of here, inside where the gear is. There's a gear thing right underneath there. You want to do that. You want to do that right now. I mean, you want to get that in there right now. So that gives a nice run time, okay? Now you can use this inox stuff here, and this is really good. Oh boy, look at that! Look at that, nice and lubered up and everything. Yeehaw, cowboy! Got a snake in our boot. So that's a 4-gear, and then this is a Thunderjet. And these are really cool cars. These are Auto World Thunderjets. Okay, these aren't Aurora Thunderjets. And this is a nice chassis here. Got a broken guide pin. Now, they reinforce these guide pins now. They've got a new guide pin that has a reinforcement pin on it so they don't snap. All the new Thunderjet tune-up kits, which is 00103, I'm telling you that, 00103 tune-up kit. And these are the tune-up kits. So this is a Super 2 tune-up kit. And these are tires, got the springs and everything in it. Just a lot of cool parts. So that's a tune-up kit for a Super 2. And then you have your Aurora or Tyco 440 X2s. These are just standard they're the block motors. These used to be in the motorifics. I don't know if you've ever heard of motorifics, but I've got a motorific set up there. Now, if I had $1 million, if I ever got a lot of money, Motorifics is another toy line that I would come back. I would bring it back, okay? And you're saying, what is Motorific? Well, Motorific was basically a system. You had track, and your cars would go at a certain speed, but you'd have switches. It was almost like a road race system with railroads. You could switch your cars and you could chase them, and they were a set speed. They had a motor inside of them. And they had all different bodies. You could switch bodies, different cars. And then they had the boats, too. The motorific boats, oh, my goodness. I used to play with those in the water all the time. I'm telling you, I would come out with motorifics right now, and I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't do a different thing in motorifics, and it would sell like hotcakes. It would be the hottest toy on the market if I came out with it. It was done by Mattel, or not Mattel, Ideal. Motorific. It was called Motorific. Get on eBay and look at them. Motorific. It is probably the neatest toy I had in the 70s, along with girder and panel sets. I'm just telling you different things. I'm showing you the motors. That's the Motorific motor. I call them Motorific motor. Now, there might be we sell these separately, too, and you can put new pinion gears on. Okay, what do we got here? And then we have a Ultra G, or an extraction chassis. This is an extraction chassis. I had somebody call me this week about technical, and I was telling them about taking their cars apart. And we are selling body. We have all these bodies by themselves now. We have this, and 4-gear. We have all 3 chassis. You can buy them individually, and they are selling like hotcakes. I can't believe how many chassis I'm selling. For the love of Mike. I mean, I am selling so many chassis, I'm thinking about buying more. You're saying, Brian, you have enough stuff. Yeah, I do. But I like selling even more. So this is an extraction chassis. Oh yeah, a guy called me about he doesn't like magnets, and I don't either. See, I think that you have to teach a kid how to drive at the right speed. And that's why I don't think the hand throttles are designed correctly for gradual speed. Okay? And I think we need to design a hand throttle that is more of a twist and it clicks. That you're giving power in a clicking gradual motion, just like in your car, where you put the accelerator. The hand throttles are supposed to be that, but sometimes they give power too fast, and the hand throttles need to gradually go up, or a click system, and then you can click it back down. That's my opinion. Now, my opinion normally is always right. That's what I tell my kids. Now, that's not necessarily true. Tim doesn't think my opinion, or my son Ryan thinks my opinion is right at all. Now that's Ecto 1, and I have lots of these cars. These are probably the funnest car you'll ever buy, okay? And they are the prettiest car. I mean, they are the neatest looking car, Ecto 1. This is Ecto 1 for hire, Ghostbusters for hire. It says right here, it says, we believe you. Call JL5 2020. JL5. I wonder what JL5 is. Called JL5 2020. Johnny Lightning? No, it's not right. We believe you. Call us. For hire. That is the Ecto 1, baby. Well, been on an hour. That's not bad. I don't know what else to do. Let's put this Ecto 1 back on the track. Every time I do things and it doesn't work, I forget that I've unplugged the dumb thing. Unbelievable. All right, now let's try this Ecto 1. You know, I think this works pretty well, even though it's not. It's a 12-volt system. I understand what the guys are saying, that you don't want to burn out, but the only thing you're going to burn out is this. I mean, you're not going to burn the cars out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you want to make a wireless hand throttle real cheap, this is the way to do it, basically. We're going to sell these individually now, I think. Depends on how many people call me and want to do it. Dropped it again. Uh-oh, I wonder if it's going to work now. Yep. I think that's pretty cool. I think they work pretty well too, actually. And that's the Johnny Lightning Thunderjet chassis. I got to check over here. I got to keep my thing plugged in. I can't move my camera around. I don't have an extra port. Let me see if I can find a port for that. Hold on a second. Yeah, I found a phone jack. I can move it over to the car seat. I have this 10-foot blue cord that I can plug in anywhere as long as I have an outlet. Yeah, there we go. It's powering. All right, let me go get something. Alrighty. Now, let's see how this battery is done in a recharge. Let's see how long this will last. Let's see how long that lasts now. So that's not bad for a quick recharge. But we're going to leave it on full charge for 2.5 hours. think I found myself a Servo Saver. You're saying, what's a Servo Saver? It's kind of like a little plastic piece that they'll snap so they don't ruin the servo. In case the servo gets turned to one direction or another, it will break the part, and so then the servo won't do anything. That's a Servo Saver. Basically, this thing will snap in half, and if the servo is going too far, then it will snap this, and then the servo, the function of a servo won't work anymore, because this is what, this little gap here, it's what helps move the servo back and forth. Now I've got to pop this in. Problem is, when you unscrew these things, you get them untwisted. Now the servo allows the car to switch, because the servo's in there now. Servo Saver's in there. Well, now we have another problem, is that the differential in the front, I think, is stripped. But people fail to realize that RC cars, they're not a real car, and so you have to maintenance them. Honestly, this is my favorite part of this. So this is the differential. Now the differential on a Warrior is the same as on a Renegade. And I've got lots of differentials. I've got a lot of differentials. See, I sell this whole part right here. See, now that's working. So I know it's not the differential. See how it turns the tires? There's something wrong with this linkage. Oh, I know what happened. The tie rod came off. Dang it. When I pop this off here, The tie rod slid out. They're called a wishbone. I'll show you this in a minute. Let me get... Normally those differentials don't go out unless you're going super fast and you're doing a lot of reckless racing. All right, so this is what covers your wishbone. This piece right here, it covers your wishbone. This is the wishbone. This is what connects your front differential to your rear differential for four-wheel driving. And it came out down here, and you got to put it in one end to get it in the other. And this right here is your cover. Oh, I know what happened. The screw came out of the lock nut. Yep. The screw came out of this. Huh. And so it won't spin. So now I have to find the lock nut, because this will keep on spinning. Okay, so let's see if I have any screws that can fit into that hole. So I'm going to go over here for a minute. See if I can find a screw. I've got lots of screws from when I've taken a bunch of these out apart. I don't know if that'll work. But I put a little bolt in it, but I don't think that's the right bolt. Well, we're going to have a fun day tomorrow. Ryan's first day there. Let's see how long he can last. Let's see how long he can last. Well, I know what's wrong with that. I gotta find that screw. I'm gonna get it from another differential. Well, we got 24 people watching. We lost some viewers. I wanted to do this kind of funny video. Let me read some of these notes here, and I'll just kind of talk for a minute here. Let's see here. Let me plug this over here, and we'll just have a little conversation before I sign off. Right, Bob. If we come back online, I'll let you know when Tim gets here. Let me answer some of your questions here. The Black Bel Air should be loading the sea container today, actually, in China. They told me it was going to be loading on the 31st. So let's hope that happens. Let's see what else news here. What other news here? Oh my gosh, look at all the messages. Greeting all. Is there a movie tonight? There might be. We'll take care, guys. I don't really know nothing about RC, Gorilla Control. Just take care. Stay safe. Yep. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay. Fan page on Facebook. Let's see. Yes, you usually check your differential spinning one wheel on the, yeah. Where is the fan page located? It's at Facebook. Likely the M2X3. Yeah, that's the name of our stupid show. Always super simple. LOL. Missing hub screw. Yes. Set screw missing. Yes, it is, Ron. Thank you very Ron. Dog gone bone. Yes, servos for Traxxas is not cheap. Found that out. Yes. Need magnetic screw tray. Yes, Ron. Thank you. Why don't you buy me one, Ron? Today, elbow fabric, nice fabric. See, it's usually super simple issues. Well, so the Black Bel Air is being loaded onto a sea container as of today. I mean, as we're speaking, it's probably being... No, it's probably... Well, it's already Monday there. So it's supposed to be setting sail. And that means we are February for the Black Bel Air. We got some other big news. We're going to have a race set come out next year. Probably by Christmas, hopefully. I'm redoing the box completely. The boxes are just 100% dead weight. I'm going to reduce the packaging in the set. We're going to wrap all the track in plastic like they do in the return loop. We're going to consolidate, and then we're do this wraparound lid. It's so cool. I can't wait to do it. That you can open it up, it'll be like a poster. Thank you. I got 3 new exclusives, so we're going to be mentioning those over the next couple weeks. Now I have to deal with my son Ryan because he's starting full-time on Monday. I don't know how it's going to go. Honestly, I don't. He wants to just come in and just change everything, which is a bad idea. That's just my opinion. So I don't know if he's going to get fired on the first day. We might not be in business tomorrow, just so you know, guys. I just wanted to let you know that he might shut the website down tomorrow. Okay, so I want you to be aware that there might be fireworks tomorrow. All right? I just want people to be aware that there might be fireworks tomorrow. That there is going to be tension tomorrow. Okay? That's right. Order now. I would. That is so true. I would get your order in now. Okay? Place whatever order you want now, because Ryan, if he has one of his little fits, he'll just shut the internet down. He'll shut the website down. He's always threatening, I'll shut it down. I'll just shut it down. Oh, gosh, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. All I want to do is go to Myrtle Beach this summer, sit on the beach, have a cigar, and just relax and build a sandcastle. That's what I want to do this summer. I mean, I care about this business, don't get me wrong. I love doing something, but I'm tired. I'm not tired. I've done this so many times. This is the 5th business that I've started. And Young's Newsstand was the most exciting, I will admit. I was 27. I was 27 when I opened Young's Newsstand. All right? I was a kid, 27. Nobody told me how to do it. I just did it. And I had fun years, okay? I mean, and then I opened up Rarities, and then I opened up Professor Tinker's, and then I opened up Dinettes and More, which was a dinette store. I sold a ton of tables. I mean, I sold a boatload of tables. And now I'm opening ProTinkerToys.com. We're getting a lot of people coming in the store now, too. It's slowly, a lot of kids in the area. See, as they then tell their friends then will tell their mother, and then it's going to be word of mouth. Kids are going to want to come in here. We've got these bath bombs. You put them in the bathtub and they explode with soap and everything. It's just crazy. Anyways, I'm going to working with family can be hard. Yes, it can. And the problem is, Ryan is just like me, if you can believe it. Daniel is just like his mother. Lincoln is like the both of us. Catherine is more like her mom. But Ryan is exactly like me. I mean, a duplicate copy. And so working with him is going to be very trying. I'm going to have a talk with Mandy. I'm going to go talk to her in a private conversation. That's his wife. And I'm going to explain to her, Mandy, this is going to be a very trying time. And you have to understand that you're basically having two bulls butt heads all the time. Now, for my, I understand that. I get it. And I know that it's going to, and so I've been preparing myself to let him just do what he wants to a point. Okay? Because it still is my name on all the documents. Okay? And until his name is on all the documents, then he could do all the pulling the strings. You know what I'm saying? So, and that should take maybe a year or two. I don't, this is really, I mean, I'm 60. This is really his business. You know, he's 34, 35. You know, this is his business for the next 20 years, wherever he wants to take it. You know? And so I'm not upset about that. I'm not I think I've got a thick skin. There are things that will upset me, but I have a pretty much. When I worked with Irwin Toy or with Technitoy for the second time, this guy Chuck Arrett was my boss, And I remember him sending an email to a friend that he wasn't supposed to copy me. Okay? And he copied me on it. And the email said, yeah, just give Brian a call, tell him what the problem is, how he can fix it, or how he needs to change and all that. And just, be critical. He's got thick skin, so don't worry about upsetting him. He's got thick skin. And so then he calls me back and says, Brian, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send that email because it kind of had personal things about you in it. I said, I don't mind. I believe me, I've been worse when I was with... I don't know if I had told this story to you guys. I'll tell the story. This will be my end of story tonight. When I worked for Irwin Toy, I think I told the story already. Never mind, I already told the story. But I think I've got thick skin. There are some things that I get prideful about. But, anybody, we're all human. I'm human. Brian, will you give me or let me give me a price of a Johnny Lightness wireless controller and terminal track? Robert Fish. Yes, I will. I'll do that tomorrow, Robert. I'm going to have pricing on the wireless hand throttles and terminal track tomorrow. Because I want to break these sets up and I want to sell all the components individually. Thanks. You're welcome, Robert Fish. You're welcome. That's weird because when I put my finger right here, it's right in the middle of the screen, which obviously should be, but the camera is over here to the to my left, your right. It's really weird. Ouch, one eye. You're welcome. So we're gonna know about the movie, the monster movie tonight. Let's just get a quick. We got 31 people online. Who likes these movies that we do at night on Sunday night? Do you like this? Is it something that you want us to keep doing, or do you think it's just stupid? Let me see. We got 31 people. All right, we got one yes. We should have 31 either yeses or nos combined. So I need 31 yeses or nos. Some more, some other, yeah, okay, I do, good idea, it's fun. Yes, okay, so we got one yes. Some more than others, but fun. I do, good idea, it's fun. Yes, 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 good gosh. Yes, oh my God. Now we got one here, I love it. It's stupid. What do you do? Do what you do. Do what you do. Rod Gardner says, do what you do. Yes. Okay, so yes, yes, or yesy or no-y. Yes. I got cigars too. Oh no. All right, so what else here? It says yes, oh yes, it's hilarious. Well, oh my gosh, so these are all yeses? These so isn't 30 though. No, we don't have 30 yeses. That's the problem. All right, so let's see here. Pro Tinker Movie Night t-shirts. Gosh. Okay, so we've got, let me look at these up. We got 1, 2, 3, okay. It beats mainstream media. Anything beats mainstream media because they all are liars. They are living in their little bubble. And when it comes crashing down, oh man, I don't want to be near it. I'm doing this, and I don't want to get religious, but I'm doing this Bible study on Revelation. And it is amazing how, oh my God, how we are exactly like Rome. I'm almost like, I go, you got to be kidding. It's almost eerie. So anyway, that's all that. CNN, China, Nazi news. Chinese Nazi news. Hey, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so be careful what you say. BB is listening. BB. Who's BB? Big Brother. Okay, Big Brother. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Careful. Okay, now, so we need more likes here. Well, we only got 15 likes or yeses, so I need 30 yeses, okay? Because Tim is going to come tonight and say, nobody watches this thing. And why are we doing this? Left is crazy, okay. Okay, yes, we got 2 more yeses. No's. I can't believe we didn't get any no's. Oh my gosh, no yeses, all yeses. Left gets their way, and then they get even more crazy. I know. Yes, good grief. Oh. Oh no. No. Somebody said no. No, that's K-N-O-W. Ron said no. It's, pretzel sticks. Snack time. No. Good pretzel. Good pretzel. Well, here's the problem with carrying Transformers. You don't make any money on them. And you got to get an account with Hasbro, and you have to buy like $10,000. Let's see, did you ever order any Super 2 chassis from Autoworld? They don't have them out. There are no Super 3 motor chassis. I'm going to get some, though. Well, it looks like Polish cabbage. That's disgusting. Good pretzel. Good pretzel. Well, it looks like we didn't get 30 yeses, so I'm going to have to. I don't even know if Tim's going to get here tonight because the snow, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get across to Ohio because it's drifting. Have you tried a real dirt track? That's what we're going to do in the back of the back of the bank. We're going to make an off-road track. I need to get somebody with a backhoe, and we're going to make an off-road track back there behind the bank. I'll check on that. If AutoWorld sells them on their website, then I'll order 100 of them. There's some things they don't offer, but I'm noticing one thing, that AutoWorld is asking my opinion a lot more often than before, because we're doing some huge numbers with AutoWorld, and I'm so excited. Thanks. You're welcome, Robert Fish. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Robert Fish. All right, guys. Well, I want to do some things around here before Tim gets here. I just wanted to do a quick video about RCs. I know it's not a lot about slot cars, but it's not always slot cars. Can't do all slot cars. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to start working on the HO track. I'm just going to have the camera running while I'm doing the HO track. Or, I mean, the 1/32 scale track, the permanent layout we're going to do here. I think that's about it. keep an eye out for. Oh my gosh, look at all the people. Just make some popcorn for Tim. I'm going to do that here soon. Don't forget to check. I'll be posting a thing here soon if we're going to do the movie. It'll probably start at 8:30 every night. Or every Sunday it'll be 8:30. So let's all enjoy the movie tonight. It's going to be a monster movie, a really pathetic monster movie. I will tell you this one monster movie I was watched as a kid. It was about this alien. It was this woman that dressed in this really glowing, it was black and white, but she dressed in this glowing fluorescent type outfit. And whenever she touched somebody, she was acid. And, King Kong. Godzilla versus King Kong. If anybody's ever seen the trailer of this movie, it is so stupid. I mean, I'm telling you, they've literally destroyed every one of my favorite sci-fi monster movies. All right, so I don't know if we have any engineers out there, okay? Structural engineers. But listen, I'm no engineer or structure, but I know that you can't have King Kong and Godzilla get on top of an aircraft carrier without either splitting the stupid thing in half or it rolling over. I mean, that is the stupidest scene I have ever seen on a movie. I mean, give me a royal break. I mean, just the mass of Godzilla on a carrier would split it in half. I mean, Ron Gardner, am I right or wrong? Ron, come on, back me up here. Godzilla standing, or especially being in the water, climbing onto a carrier? Oh, I mean, they really know. Okay, let's see what's gone. Let's see, what is Ron saying? It says it may be a shark. NATO movie, nasty, right? Would flip the time. Oh, it'd flip it over. It would flip the carrier right over. I mean, they're big. Don't get me wrong, okay? But the amount of weight, the mass of Godzilla alone, his footprint would crush half the superstructure. I'm telling you, oh dear Lord, help me, please. They ruined Godzilla anyways in 1998, and then this remake would flip, and the Titanic. Oh yeah, I mean maybe Godzilla felt like a precious princess and feel like she was 125 pounds. It's stupid. All right, so we'll see you tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. We've got 39 views. We've been on for about 2 hours. That's long enough. And we're going to have a movies tonight at 8:30. It'll probably be Tim will know the name of the movie. He better. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock tomorrow. It will be the first day of Ryan's full-time. He's there full-time, guys. And I don't know how I'm going to handle it. Honestly, I don't. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. And help me not to strangle my son around the neck. Please help me to control my anger, that I do not want to smack him around like a baseball bat. It begins. Oh my gosh. And see, what it is it's 2 against 1. It's Ryan and Tim against me. I get it. Tim will never side with me on anything. I've just come to that realization that he will never side on my side. He will always take the opposite of you. So I need to come up with a new strategy of just agreeing with them, but I don't know how that's going to work. All right. Adios, amigos. Hasta la vista. I'm going to go ahead and put up the tag for the movie tonight.